Hey, welcome back. My name is Dino. This video is on Malcolm Gladwell's iconic article by The Revolution Will Not Be Tweeted. It's about social media and its impact on activism. I'm going to talk first about the idea of social ties, the contrast between weak and strong. I'll show weak first, then strong. Weak ties are online. They are conducted by the social media and the internet. They are done through networks. They're decentralized. They share ideas, and they contribute ultimately, going to Gladwell's article, low risk activism. In contrast, weak ties. Weak ties are like online, more online ties. Strong ties are more offline ties. Think about the friends and family you have. They're connected via friends. They're hierarchical. They're centralized. They involve decision making, and they can help with high risk activism. From this, strong ties and weak ties are useful for different purposes. For Gladwell purposes, he's talking about how weak ties, how they impact activism. First, the idea of reinventing activism. This is from Gladwell's article. The world is in the midst of a revolution. The new tools of social media have reinvented social activism. With Facebook and Twitter, the traditional relationship between political authority and popular will has been upended, making it easier for the powerless to collaborate, coordinate, and give voice to their concerns. From all this, various social media platforms, they allow people who are oppressed all over the world, in any country, to express and share their voices online. What is the strength of weak ties? They have a lot of, weak ties again are the idea of being able to connect with people online and what that gives to you. There are strength and weak ties, according to Gladwell. Our acquaintances, not our friends, are our greatest source of new ideas and information. Think about if you've grown up with the same group of friends throughout your whole life, and you know each other really well. You may most likely not get as many new ideas as people you meet that are outside of that circle, just because they're different people with different experiences, different readings, different media consumption, life experiences, etc. The web does have strengths. It does allow for the diffusion of innovation, and maybe think about this in terms of something like X or Twitter, about how you can go to Twitter and X and find out information. It can diffuse information, innovation, interdisciplinary collaboration, seamlessly matching up buyers and sellers, and the logistical functions of the dating world. So a lot of things you can do online. Weak ties have limits, however, for high risk activism. The weakness of weak ties. But weak ties seldom lead to high-risk activism because networks don't have a centralized leadership structure and clear lines of authority. They have real difficulty reaching consensus and setting goals. How do you make difficult choices about tactics or strategy or philosophical direction when everyone has an equal say, which is difficult in a decentralized network like online communication. Decentralized hierarchy has organizational challenges. Lack of weak tie impact. But social media activism is simply a form of organizing which favors the weak tie connections that give us access to information, or the strong tie connections that help us persevere in the face of danger. In his article, he talks about the civil rights movement and how groups of friends really, who were there physically present, were able to help each one another persevere. It makes it easier for activists to express themselves and harder for that expression to have any impact. The instruments of social media are not a natural enemy of the status quo. From this, weak ties may not foster activism like strong ties do. That was Why the Revolution Will Not Be Retweeted by Malcolm Gladwell. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like this video. Please feel free to comment on it. Think about the difference between weak and strong ties. Why do you want to use weak ties? What are they good for? Well, how do you use strong ties? What are they good for? Which one would you want to have if you're engaging in high-risk activism? Like if you want to advocate for a cause. Finally, if you like this type of content, please feel free to subscribe to this channel for similar types of content. Thanks for watching.